Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our journey to level 99 with Kilika. We were running through League, we were figuring out who's winning, who's losing, and then I saw this tournament pop up for Wither Pass 3 and I 100% want to win it. So we are jumping into a tournament for Wither Pass 3 and Rename Card. So we are going against the Ronso Fangs, Guado Glories taking on the Kilika. So we definitely want to position ourselves with an actual, like, legit team positioning. So we're going to put Larby, Isk, and Vorge in front line, and everyone else in the back line. Got the Nat Pass 3 as an option. Can we learn Wither Pass? Oh, actually, this is actually a good question. Can we learn Wither Pass 3? Does anyone have Wither? Where's Wither? Where's Wither? I thought I saw it, but I must have... Oh, I saw Wither Tackle 3. Okay, so we don't know if we can learn it or not, but, you know, we should try. I know I've been just generally trying on a lot of techniques, but Wither Pass 3 legitimately is one I think we might be able to learn. Gamble I was pretty low on the last tournament we played. I didn't think we could learn it, but I also figured, like, hey, we should try. Like why not try? At the end of the day, we should try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but it's still something to do. And it also kind of breaks up the monotony of the league. But it's also kind of disappointing because I'm getting really into the league. Like, it's fun trying to figure out, like, what games to win and lose, and which teams to try to push down, which teams to push up. And the whole reason I have to play this tournament, though, is if I don't play it, eventually it will disappear. Like, if you don't play at least one game in the tournament, it becomes unlisted. So, like, they just canceled the tournament and redraws it. That doesn't happen with League, but it does happen with tournament. So we have to play, so... I mean, it's not something end of the world. That all being said, I'm not going to just play one game. I find it easier just to go through and just win them all, you know what I mean? Like, just win it all, call it a day, and then like, just go forward. Like, it's easier than doing, like, oh, we're going to play one game here, one game there. And it's, I don't know. At least in my mind, it's a lot simpler. But yeah, we're going to push right side here. Mostly just trying to set up Iskin again because, I mean... Iskin's really our, like, tank. We just score a bunch with Iskin and then set ourselves up for success. We should pass to Larby more, though, actually. Let's get crazy. Let's pass to Larby. I think he's got much better shoot, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it's significantly better. Yeah. 72 shoot for Iskin, 83 for Larby. Yeah, Larby's pretty good. He's pretty okay at this game. I think it goes all the way to 96, I want to say. And we don't care about the top scorer prize, which is why we just shoot with anyone. It doesn't really matter. We've got infinite items, essentially. Or specifically 99 of every item. I mentioned this before. It's not like I grinded for everything. I used a save edit to just give myself everything. Because the whole focus was the journey with Blitzball, so it was easier just to set it up so that we don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Yeah, with the so the journey is the Luka Goers, Ronso Fangs, and Guado Glories. That was all done through like a story mode. Through the story of Final Fantasy X. So I was in Makalania when I finished those journeys. So like when I finished Guado Glories. And I was in Luka when I finished the Ronso Fangs and Luka Goers. And let me tell you guys, it is very, very, very difficult to finish the Ronso Fang series in Luka because the Seek Ronso costs 3,500 gil and will make you broke. He is so expensive, it's crazy. It's just wild how much it costs. I feel like Thanos in Avengers. Got that line like, what did it cost? And you're like, everything. It costs everything. Legitimately. I'm selling Dark Matters here, which I regretted because then I had to grind for Dark Matters for another series. So I had the idea of doing like an overpowered series where like I break the damage limit in the like before Seymour and stuff like that. And I did it, but I only thought about it like during the Guado Glories journey, so I had sold like all of my stuff, like all the Dark Matters I had won in leagues and stuff in the other journeys, and it would have made it so much easier if I didn't do that. But you know what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, that was actually the hardest part of the dark matter grind, though, is resetting dark matters, like for the leagues, because you have to beat a league for a dark matter, save the game without entering the Blitzball menu, and then reset the league prize until you get a dark matter again. Oh, there it is, perfect. Nat pass 3. Yeah, it actually is really time consuming. I actually forgot I had that technique. Honestly, it's like second nature now. I see the tech copy and I'm just like, all right, cool. Let's hit that X button. No, it's yeah, resetting for prizes is definitely the hardest part of recording this stuff because it's the most time consuming. I think the longest I've taken is like a little over or a little under an hour. And I just gave up, like, resetting prizes. I just, like, reset the game too much, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take a break. It did help, actually, during the dark matter grind. I was actually just watching Netflix, like, during because I didn't do commentary through it. So it was a lot easier. So, look, Nat pass 3 for Larbite. Level 88 for Forage, more endurance, pass, shoot, block, HP. Oh, let's actually set it. Well, no, this is fine. I feel kind of lame, but the whole reason, or one of the reasons, I didn't do commentary through the dark matter grind was, it's just like, maybe I'm just like a weak individual, but it's like, it takes a bit out of you to do commentary. Like it's more tiring to do commentary, you know what I mean? Like when you're doing like a 10, 11, 12 hour recording, it's hard to talk for like 12 hours a day. I mean, I'm a talker, but 12 hours a day is a little bit much for me. So it's easier to not commentate and like kind of conserve that energy to just play the games. And I think I got like, I mean, think about it like this. So this Kilika Beast journey, right? It's taken maybe like, has it been like 5-6 months? I did the dark matter grind, I think in like 2 weeks. So what essentially would almost be a full journey that takes half a year, I did in 2 weeks. But the reason was because I didn't commentate. I just kind of played the game and, you know, went through it. And the reason I think my commentary, I talk quite a bit. And I always feel a little bit odd if I'm not talking. You know what I mean? Like if it's a stream, it's whatever. I still talk a lot during the stream. But during the recording, I feel like, you know, the whole point is to talk about the game. And during that one, like it wasn't, there wasn't a ton to talk about because we were just going for dark matters. And we were resetting data. Like we were resetting our team. So we got varied playthrough. So, no, it was definitely it was still tough to like the endurance aspect of it, like recording so much. But if I had done commentary, it would have taken us so much longer to get those dark matters, I think. I don't know. Even now, I'm still torn on it. But the main driving factor was the fact that it was a sub series. So it wasn't like a big series that I was doing, and it was just better that way to do it quickly. Yeah. I mean, there's an argument that I didn't have to record it at all, but I think it's valuable to record that stuff because it's. I've talked about this before too, but it's like that appeal of like, you know, grinding to level 99 in the first reactor in Final Fantasy VII, like, you know, like becoming overpowered and like defeating monsters you're not supposed to. The whole point of it is to like the grind. Like the point is the grind. Like people like seeing that. And if I didn't record, and I'm a very skeptical person, and if I saw someone who didn't record them getting all like the dark matter and then just like came back and said I grinded for all this without like video proof, I would inherently like try to believe them, but then there would be a part of me that's like, well, you didn't, you know, record it, so like you could have just edited that stuff in. Like it's as someone who save edits like this stuff, it gets super easy to add that stuff through save edits and stuff. So That was one of the reasons I recorded it as well. So it's like lasting proof. You're like, I mean, if you watch like the 60, 70 hours of footage, like we did play for every single Dark Matter. I don't know. Shallow is not the right word. I don't know if that's an authentic reason or not. Like to be, I don't know. That might reflect on who I am as a person. So untrusting. But you know, you like trust but verify, right? Something like that. Don't trust everything on the internet. Something like that. No, but inherently, it was a really fun time, and I'm surprised how strong we could get. I still have the save, so like I still have the save on the PS3, and I'm wondering if I could defeat Dark Shiva, like before I get the airship. I should be able to, but like, oh man, it is such a challenge. She is so tough. Like when you're just like when you're in the calm lands and just trying to survive, she is so difficult to beat. For real. Perfect. Anyways, it's gonna be a 5-0 against the Ronso Fangs. Shutting them out. Look at all that experience gain too. Look. Nice. Yeah, I figured we should level up the backline. We've been leveling up our Larbite and Nizroot, and now our backline's actually low levels, so Dean level 86, more endurance, pass, block, HP. Kolkin level 87, more pass, block, attack, HP. Graves' contract at the Guadagoris has expired. He's gone. Dawson and Ronso now on the team. Good for him. Jamal's contract expired, excuse me. She's re-signed for 34 games. Oh, like lost all air there. Kilika Beast win 4-1. We win 5-0. With Larbite nonetheless, dude. What a champion. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.